everybody. Thank you so much for joining me in the conservatory today. It's really nice to be here and have a bit of a clue about what I'm going to talk about, and that's thanks to you guys, because we threw open on Instagram and we asked you what you thought the next video should be about, and you really answered, and there's so many great ideas there, and so it was really difficult to pick just one, but we did get quite a few questions about how to clean jewellery, so it seemed like the obvious one to start with. And so what we're going to do today is have a little talk about how best to clean jewellery and what we do here, because we have quite a bit of jewellery to clean, so we've learned some sort of tricks and tips over the years. Before we start, I think it would be nice to just have a little look about what I'm wearing today. And I've got this lovely necklace on. We put it on the page yesterday and it sold almost instantly, and it's on its way to its forever home. We've been asked to look after it for a while, so I'm just gonna, maybe just enjoy it for today, and then I'll take it off and pop it in the safe. But I thought everyone would like to see it on for a sense of scale, just because it's monumentally huge and completely fantastic. Yeah, so the lucky person who got this, hopefully they'll be watching this video and they'll be like, oh my God. Yeah, it's great. So, and then I'm wearing these earrings as well, which are really nice. These are diamond drops. I think they're like, I want to say they're like 2 carats. I'm not 100% sure. We've had them for a while and they're absolutely lovely. And I think maybe they looked a little bit lost in the box, and I'm going to show you for why. These are our normal boxes here, and we use these boxes for the rings. And so I think everyone who's been following us for a while has been very used to seeing this size of box, and kind of how the scale of this box, makes the jewellery look. And if you've ordered before, you'll then know, how big stuff is and what to expect. But what happened with the necklaces is, because we do necklaces like this kind of size and earrings that are massive, we thought we were better to go for like a way bigger box. So as you can see, there's a huge size difference between these two boxes. And so that's the earrings there, and that's the earrings in this box. And I think maybe they looked a little bit lost in like the big earring box, but they're really not, they're really big, they're really not insubstantial, and they're absolutely lovely things. So if you like the style of these, and maybe you thought they would be a bit too small because you'd seen them in this box, like bear in mind how massive they look, next to this one, and how big they look on. If I move my hair out of the way, maybe you can see a bit better. Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they? So right, yes, we're going to talk about cleaning today. So what I did a second ago before we started this video was I used this cream and I put it all over these rings. So if you've wondered why they're not looking very sparkly in this video so far, it's because they've been covered in cream and that's been drying off. So now I think we're going to go and show you how we clean them, and then we're going to have a look and see how they are when they're all sparkly and lovely. So bye. Bear with a second, we're going to go and do some cleaning, which is almost, yeah, I'm not a massive cleaner, so yes, we're gonna go and do a spot of cleaning, and we're going to see how they come up. There you go. So the cream's really dried in now, and you can see that they look lovely, they really do, but you can see that they're not really fully sparkling, and I think we can certainly do something about that. So this is what we do here. We've got a little bath. Can you see? It's just a really cute little glass bath, and I don't know kind of how it came into my life, but it's just such a perfect thing for washing jewellery in that I love it. So we pop the rings in like this, and then we get just washing up liquid. This is Tesco washing up liquid. We're not fussy. There we go. Shove a load of washing up liquid in there like that. We get a child's toothbrush. There we go. A nice really soft bristles here. What we're looking for is super soft bristles. And then we get the tap over, we get a bit of hot water, a bit of warm water. We want it fairly warm, we don't want it baking. Although in saying that, one of the old tricks of the trade that someone taught me is that if you've got really caked in grime and caked in dirt, what you can do is you can pop sapphires, diamonds, into a saucepan, and you can bring that to the boil and leave it for about 5 minutes, and what that'll do is it will just get in there, and the bubbles of the boiling water will really clean. So there we go. This is how we do it. We just give it a really good scrub like that. We turn it round, we get in there like that, just give it a really good wash in the side. And the kids used to come home from school and there'd be stuff boiling away on the hob, and they'd say, "What do you do for dinner?" "Oh, diamonds again." Oh, poor kids, actually. I'm not much of a cook either. There we go. So you can see it's starting to come up. We get a bit more soap on there. Really get in there. Really give it a really lovely scrub. There, and then pop it back in there. And here's the yellow sapphire. Give it a really good scrub. Just really gently. And that's why having a nice soft toothbrush is really important, because you can really get in there and just really gently give it a good clean. Just like that. And then we turn it round. We get in there from the back. Some settings are a bit harder to get into, like this one's quite close because it creates such a nice basket, but it's quite hard to actually get the bristles in. So you might need to just gently push them in from all angles. Because we're trying to get behind the stones as well as on top of the stones. And then just a bit like that, just a bit like that. There we go, and then we pop it back in the little bath, get the water back on. And then just give them a really, really good rinse like this. It's nice to let go like that a little bit, because what that does is just sort of forces water through the setting, can you see? And then this one, this is interesting one. If I get this right, you'll see how it pans out. I'll turn it down a bit. Can you see how it's always pouring out of the setting? Hang on, this could be lower, like a waterfall. There, so you know it's going all the way through and all the way around. So these are then just completely rinsed off. There, and you can see how lovely they look already, but this is when they're still wet. So what we're going to do, pour away our water, leave them in there just for the moment, and this is when a bit of kitchen roll is just so useful, because what it does is it almost like sucks out all the water from them. So what we do is just like this. I just get a piece of kitchen roll like that, and I just pop them on top, and then I just make almost like a little envelope like this, and I just press all around just like that. And the rings are just in here safe and sound, being just pressed and having as much of the kitchen towel as possible, just touching them and just soaking up that water. And you can start to see